So, ladies and gentlemen, something happened at work yesterday that led me into the hospital, but also almost landed me on arrest. So, let me clearly state that right now I'm actually suspended until further notice. And I'm just going to say this right now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like pedophiles. And yesterday, I did not see this coming. While I was at work, one of my colleagues decided that he was going to go take his lunch break, right? And into the service room and start watching Lolas, if you know what that means. You know, if you guys don't know what that is, let me tell you, man. These are the worst type of people in the world. Scumbag people in the world. So, this colleague of mine, when I went into the service room, right, to grab some tools, his phone was actually open when I walked by it. And what I saw was horrifying shit. This man was watching Lola videos while at fucking work. If you don't know what Lola is, everyone, listen. The title of this video should tell you what that is. This fucking guy. Oh. So, we got into it. I said, yo, bro, what's this shit, bro? I literally called him out on it. He's like, oh, no, you're not supposed to see that. I'm like, nah, bro, I went to, mind you, as I was going to go to my supervisor, he started hitting me, started punching me, started kicking me. We started fighting. All because, like I said, everyone, these are the type of people in the fucking world. Yeah, we started fighting. So yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I ended up going to the hospital, and I almost landed myself in jail yesterday. The was like, who hit first? He said I hit him. That wasn't true. So the supervisor bring the surveillance footage. You can see this come right after me. I'm saying, nah, bro. I'm telling the supervisor, man. I can't work with you. You see me say that, walk away. He comes after me and tries to put me in a chokehold. I flipped him. I started to punch him in the face. He kicks me. He kicks me again. I tried to, mind you, run to the supervisor office to inform him this guy needs to get out of here. Like I said, he was arrested for child pornography. Child pornography, everybody. Think about it. I'm working with a fucking pedophile, bro. You don't think I'm heated? Come on, man. I'm a victim of that shit. So I got suspended, everybody, until further notice. Because they want to see who's in the right, who was in the wrong. I'm definitely going to get my job back because the camera clearly shows that I walked in, I passed his phone, I came back, was like, what the phone? I was like, yo, I called him, you see all of it. The supervisor told me, listen, you're going to have to, you're suspended for 3 days until we figure this out, who was in the wrong, but it seems like you were in your right. But we still have to suspend you until further notice because there was a fight that took place at the work office. So, ladies and gentlemen, I swear to you, if I fucking am working with another pedophile, I'm going to flip my shit on New York City. I'm going to flip my shit on New York City. You hired this fucking pedophile to work? Oh my, no one does background checks? Are you kidding me, New York City? No one does background checks. So now you all know why I got suspended for work. For fucking beating up, and Mike, you're fighting a pedophile. Watching that shit at work. Come on, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was a child, this woman sexual abused me. And for that to be shown, that shit hit a sensitive spot with me, bro. I'm telling you. That shit hit a sensitive spot. I'm telling you, New York. fucking microphone died. Alright, the microphone died. Damn, why is my microphone? I just charged this thing yesterday. I didn't even use it. But anyway, guys, I ripped that poster down because Julie Wan is a liar. See, she's been squatting in Long Island City, or she was, in a one-bedroom apartment that she didn't pay no fucking rent for. Now, if that was me, black man, and I would have done that the first month, they would have kicked my ass out. They would have kicked me out. I'm not sure how long the audio's been out. But like I was saying, everyone, in the beginning of this video, we talked about how I got suspended for 3 days because this guy at work was watching kitty porn or Lola porn at work. So when I went to go tell HR about it, because mind you, I've been a victim of that when I was a child, right? He tried to choke me out. This guy tried to choke me out. But that Italian French bakery is the last of its kind. It's been here for over 50 years. See, if I go down this street, I can hit the community refrigerator, right? If I go down this street, I can hit the skate park. If I hit this street, I can go to the hotel. See? No one told me the audio wasn't working because everybody's too lazy to type. No one wants to inform me what's going on. No one wants to, like, I appreciate you, Betty, for telling me that the audio was not working. I should be paying attention to the microphone. But I thought this microphone was charged. But I digress, man. But yeah, I got suspended from work for fucking fighting a pedophile, bro. I can't believe this guy goes to work and watches that shit he might be watching that stuff all the time at work, and we just shaking his hand. This whole time, I'm shaking this man's hand. I've got to work with this guy. See, if I walk down this block, I can get to the hotel too, see? Doesn't matter. But yes, everyone, I got suspended because I was doing the right thing. And then NYPD, like I said, tried to arrest me on a battery assault charge because we were fighting. Mind you, I wasn't fighting him. He was fighting me. Mind you, he had me in a chokehold, and I flipped him over out of that chokehold. So no, officer, like I said, NYPD in New York City has a very fucking stupid policy. You can't defend yourself. You gotta let the fucking perpetrator commit the crime against you. That means if he stabs you, let him stab you. If he shoots you, let them shoot you. You can't do anything back. You can't even mind you, you can't defend yourself in New York City. That is their stupid fucking policy with NYPD and the city of New York. That's bullshit. And like I said yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, the NYPD tried to arrest me last night while I was in the hospital being checked out. Because this guy choked me and we fought. And this is what I'm trying to tell everyone. This fucking guy is he's an idiot. Why would you try to take my life when you're going to go to jail anyway? For trying to take my life? So now I gotta fucking go to these court appearances when he's being served or whatever. I don't got time for that, man. I did the right thing. New York always has this slogan: if you see something, say something, right? Right, New Yorkers? You see it everywhere in the subway. Everywhere you see it. The slogan: you see something, say something. You hear it in the subway announcements. If you see a crime, if you know a crime, say something. So I say something, and I get suspended. And then almost get arrested for doing the right thing. This is why this is why in New York City, it's pointless trying to do the fucking right thing, because the city won't let you do the fucking right thing. And when you do the right thing, they fucking want to question you. They want to ask you, why are you doing this? What's your motives? What do you mean motives? I had to work with this guy shaking his hands this whole time. This guy's a pedophile. He's a petty. But like I said, if the supervisor saw the surveillance, the NYPD, they saw this guy came right after me and tried to choke me out. Come on, man. That's self-defense. That's not assault. That's like these officers, you guys are really just itching for arrests. You just want to arrest people and ask questions later. And then when you get sued, NYPD, you want to be like, oh, this is bullshit. No, it's not. It's bullshit when you don't do your job. You sit here and you tell us if you see or know about a crime, say something. And then when we do, we get assaulted and we try to defend ourselves, and you want to arrest me, the person that wants to do the fucking right thing. How stupid is that? Jesus, people are fucking stupid in New York now. People don't want to read. People don't want to function. People want to run you over like yesterday. If you watch the live stream, you almost got ran over by a fucking vehicle. Guy being reckless in the morning over here in Bushwick. Going to the community fridge, everyone, because Panda, mind you, I'm losing 3 days of pay. So I'm going to be fucked on my next paycheck. I'm going to be so fucked. You guys want to support channel, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support financially right now, because I am going to be struggling to pay my rent in the next 2 weeks, because I'm missing 3 days because of this nonsense. There's a PayPal, Venmo, and a Cash App. Whatever amount you donate is going to forward to my fucking rent. Because I'm going to be fucking short now. Very short. Because most of my check goes to my rent. Until I can get a second job. Again. If you guys haven't been connected to this channel, this past January, this winter, we had stomach cancer surgery, GIS, right? We are financially in a debt hole right now. We are financially fucking poor. We got to live out of a hostel and a hotel. I just got swallowed from one. And mind you, now I'm paying double the amount of rent money. Mind you, I was paying a nice fixed income rent over the last place, right? And now, since I've been moved, I have to move due to the ongoing harassment emails. And mind you, these people are contacted every single person that I tried to be in contact with. They go into my social media. You can do that. Please do that. So these persons can file a complaint against you, because you're only helping my situation. I hope you all dumbass haters realize that. You're helping my situation legally. Don't be surprised if the owner of that hotel establishment decides to lawyer it up and then come after you too. Because when they do catch you, and mind you, we know who you are. That's why I'm telling you. We just built up a case against you. So keep sending the harassment emails. It's harassment. Pure harassment. An officer said it's harassment. An agent said it was harassment. A psychologist said it was harassment. Everything that you guys are doing is harassment and stalking. Every word that you write, every word that you try to defend yourself and try to make me look bad, that's harassment. All those emails, those phone calls, logs to my job, you got me fired last year from. Guys, they called my job 770, over 700 times. And succeeded after the 770th time, got me terminated from my employment. They were harassing my employer. You don't think that's a financial burden that's hitting me hard? All because I'm transparent on this channel about what is really going on with my life. New York can be beautiful, but it's not beautiful. It's not. It's ugly. New York is ugly, bro. New York Police Department, go Knicks. Knicks champions. We're champions. But like I said, everyone, I don't think it's fair that NYPD think they could just arrest anyone for any charge. I don't think that's fair that they try to arrest me for doing the right thing. I'm trying to help you take down a petty off the streets of New York. And you're sitting here talking about, well, sir, you fought back and we have probably most likely have to arrest you for assault and battery. I'm like, are you serious? I gotta let this man kill me? That's so stupid. I gotta let this man choke the shit out of me. That just sounds so wrong in so many ways. So wrong. It is wrong. And NYPD, you fucking know it. Despicable. So we're going to the community fridge. I'm going to see if they have any food because I'm hungry. I got $1.31 to my name. Can't believe that, man. So yes, everyone, if you don't see me at work for the next 3 days, that's the reason why. I am suspended to further notice. Some of you, even other colleagues, I don't even know why you're getting suspended. This guy's a douchebag. He's fucking watching that shit. You know, yeah. And I'm getting suspended, everybody. Bullshit. HR is fucking full of shit, bro. Oh, what they got here? Puzzles, umbrella, sports stuff. Oh, this is from them. What is this? Star Wars Legion. What? Dude, this is a Star Wars set? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, they got the cards too. No way. Oh, that's sick. What's all this? Batteries? Ooh, that's a Canon battery. I can probably use. Is that a P6 or a P8? No, this is a PO6E. Yeah, I'll take this. I got that. Oh, a Nikon charger too. Look at that. Nikon battery charger. What the fuck is going on here? A Fuji. Is that Sony? Duracell. But damn, I wish they had the whole set here though. I would take this Star Wars set, but it's not all here. I guess someone else took it. There's some books. So you gotta come to the community fridge to get a fucking book to take back to the hotel. That's such a dumb shit. Ooh, what's here? Is that hot sauce? I love me some hot sauce. Gluten-free, oh my garlic. Oh my panda. What is this? Ooh, now this is some hot sauce. Oh yeah, I'm taking that. I love me some hot sauce. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love me some hot sauce. Double comfort. Seen double. Oh my panda. Yeah, people throw a lot of good stuff out here. Like the other day, I found a lawnmower last year. if you watch my YouTube video, I took that shit to the stores and I sold it for $200. It was brand fucking new. Not even a fucking piece of like grass hair on it. No, someone just threw it away for no reason. That's why I like walking around here in the mornings. You find some stuff. Especially by the other community refrigerator. Yeah, just go over there. Let's go see if we can find some stuff. I'm gonna take some. Yeah. But man, hot sauce, man. You can't say no to hot sauce, bro. That's suicide. Someone think you. What's the expiry date on this? It says, I can't really see, but it says 2026 sometime. I don't know. Some things you just gotta take a risk, especially with hot sauce. Now, I'm not gonna drink this hot sauce because I didn't eat anything. So, not a very good idea to consume hot sauce on an empty stomach. That'd be a really bad idea. So this part is called East Williamsburg. This is not Bushwick, everyone. This is East Williamsburg. Bushwick starts at Broadway and Flushing, at the hospital. That's when Bushwick starts. A lot of people are being misled and with this misinformation about this neighborhood. As a native New Yorker, 47, lived in other states and other cities and other countries, I know this city best, in San Francisco. But this is East Williamsburg, all of this. Where we are walking to is East Williamsburg. Where the other community refrigerator is, that's East Williamsburg, because that's near the Netflix studio. That's East Williamsburg. It's also near the Takushu ramen place, which is in East Williamsburg. It's the most famous Tokyo ramen place in New York City. If you want authentic Tokyo style ramen, you go there. If you like pork broths and all that, okay, you go there. No, they don't serve a vegan option, unfortunately. That's why I don't go there. I don't eat meat, so. Main topic of this story. I got suspended, ladies and gentlemen, for pointing out a pedophile at work. Almost got arrested last night for defending myself while this man tried to choke me out. And then when I flipped him over, you can see it on surveillance. I can't even show you surveillance camera yet. But you see me flip him over, punched him 3 times in the face, got up, tried to move. Look, I punched him in the face like this. And when I tried to like move away and go to HR and to report this kind of abuse, he tried to grab my leg and he fucking pulls my pants. And then I fall to the ground on one knee like this. And then I kicked him again. Then he kicks me. Yeah, this guy was literally wanting to kill someone over him being caught watching kiddie porn. Fucking moron. Stupid. You want to commit another crime to cover up another crime. Stupid. Stupid. So I'm suspended for 3 days, everyone. That means those 3 days, if I'm suspended for these next 72 hours, I need some type of fucking miracle to help me cover my rent next 2 weeks. Because it seems like I'm not going to be able to cover my part of my rent. So we might have to sleep outside. Which I don't want to do that. I don't think there's any food in the other community refrigerator. It's always empty, but we're going to double check anyway. Yeah, I know I'm wasting my time. Like I told everyone, listen, I got one job right now, and it's not paying enough, and it's not even enough. It's not enough. This city is becoming more and more expensive. Everything is like a subscription that you wasn't even aware of, that you signed up on the subscription. Basically, they tax you. This city is always out to grab your money, but not their money. Oh. Yeah. New York is very dirty. People out here just trash. And these are the people that live in housing that's trash and that shit. It's not even the homeless. People that already have housing are the ones that actually are doing more of the trash problem in New York City than any other. Last year, New York City, mind you, wasted 2.2 billion tons of food last year. That includes 501c3s, like 9 Million Reasons in Long Island City. Constantly wasting food when you should just give out the food, no matter how many quarantine. I'm trying to think real quick. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Because all these food 501c3s throw away so much food. Why don't you just give it away like you're supposed to, instead of, I don't know, controlling it? Like, you only can get one, sir. Like, really? But you have a whole wall over there full of fucking vegetables, and you're gonna give me one broccoli? One, not two, but one. You should give me at least 6 heads of broccoli. You know, big heads of broccoli. So there's a video. You see the video of them trashing fresh broccoli. Fresh broccoli. What they're gonna say? Oh, it is spoiled. No. You already give us spoiled food at the 501c3s. And mind you, some of these 501c3s don't even have refrigeration. This is why I say they should just give out the food. Doesn't matter how many. Doesn't matter if the person wants 3 times that amount. Just give it to them. Because all they do is waste the food, and they end up calling sanitation. The sanitation truck comes out, and they dump the trash. I dump the food inside the sanitation truck. If you haven't seen one of my YouTube shorts, you should watch it. You're gonna be like, damn, that's a lot of broccoli that's just thrown away. No, it's not spoiled. Ladies and gentlemen, every time I go to a food pantry, and when I can go to a food pantry, they already give out expired food. So when someone asks us, like, well, it's got to be expired, right? Like, dude, everything that we receive is already expired. They give you food that has a label with the, expiry date on it. It would say 2026 of, like, last month. Yeah. That's what I keep telling everyone. Like, sometimes food pantries can get you sick, too, when they give you expired food and you're not reading the date. This is why you got to be careful what you consume from food pantries, because they do give out expired food. But we're heading to another community refrigerator. This is my last one, and then I'm going back to a hotel. I'm tired. I had a rough night. I'm going to probably sleep most of the day today, because I don't have enough transportation to do what I got to do. I don't really have any plans today, because my plan was to go to work. But my plans are just altered because of the incident last night at work. I got this guy, I'm working with a pedophile. Now, he's definitely terminated from employment now. That's been confirmed as of last night. He is terminated. But now I got to deal with the legal problems. I can't believe the officer said, just let him choke you out. And just let this man choke me out. And then complain about it. Well, how am I going to complain about it if I'm dead, officer? Fucking stupid. I'm telling you, some of these officers are not fucking competent. They're not competent. Bad enough, half these kids don't even go to school. I guarantee you, we go to Long Island. If we go to Long Island City this morning, I guarantee you, Murray's Park got that park. I guarantee you, the kids are smoking weed in that park right now, early in the morning, not want to go to school. Like last time. They don't go to school. They don't want to go to school. They think it's cool to cut school and smoke weed. Man, listen, I was smoking weed at your age, my ass would have got whipped hard. I'm telling you, my ass would have been yeah, I would have had the J-Lo ass of the lifetime, bro. My ass would have been so big, you guys would think I have a natural big ass? And like, no, that's just swollen from being my ass bleeding. Telling you, man, these kids are getting away with so much bullshit these days. You got a 14-year-old kid walking around with a gun. How do these kids get guns? Blame your neighborhoods. Blame your community for not fighting back, for not saying anything. That's who you blame, your community. Because they want you to keep silent. Just like last night. I'm asking the officer, so you basically want me to just keep silent about it, let him just keep jerking off of your child, of your daughter, and shit like that, bro? You officers got no common sense sometimes. This is still East Williamsburg, because we just passed the Williamsburg Community Center. This one is wrong. It says Bushwick Laundromat. This is not Bushwick. This is East Williamsburg, because this is Johnson Avenue. Straight down Johnson Avenue. If you cross Johnson Avenue, you get to the Netflix, which is East Williamsburg. So that is misleading. So when you drive by, you see something that says, oh, I'm in Bushwick now, because that says Bushwick Laundromat. No, wrong. I'm going to show you guys what the Netflix studio is. Down the street, down the block. Right down the block. Netflix studio, right down the block. Right down the block. We're gonna go that way, but we're gonna go to Community Refrigerator first. Netflix studios right down this block. And they are considered to be in East Williamsburg. This is East Williamsburg. Once you pass those housing projects on Flushing, once you pass Bushwick and Flushing, that is Bushwick. Yes, that's Bushwick. Trust me. Don't listen to these teenagers. They don't know the map. Because the Boquetas houses is in East Williamsburg. If you look at the NYPD 90th precinct map, this is all East Williamsburg. Because, yeah, I had this debate about this before. Everyone said, no, it's Bushwick. No, it's not. Because the Young Women's Leader School, the Women's Young Leader School is right over here. It's in East Williamsburg. Just because you're on Bushwick Avenue doesn't mean this is Bushwick. Oh, your boy is hungry, man.
Now your boy got to come up with a plan to come up with some extra rent money for the next 2 weeks. I'm missing 3 days of work for this shit. Can't believe I got suspended for doing the fucking right thing. Goes to show you that New Yorkers don't care. They don't care if you do the right thing or the bad thing. Alright, this is McGibbon Street. This is East Williamsburg. The other hostel is 2 blocks away. So you take this Bushwick Avenue all the way down to Bushwick and Flushing. Once you cross it, that's Bushwick. So welcome to East Williamsburg, everybody. This is the back of East Williamsburg. Oh, did you guys see that footage the other day about the security guard on the day that the Knicks won? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to peep this. Peep this. I think it's this clip here. You just heard what I just said, right? This is a security guard trying to police a fucking street. This is a security guard. I'm literally in the middle of the street. I can see when income traffic is coming. You don't have no jurisdiction to tell me where I can stand. You do not, security guard. And I want to speak to all photographers. So photographers, if you're standing on a public sidewalk or a public street and a security guard comes and asks you, like this douchebag did, I say, you're with the establishment, right? But I'm with the city. Therefore, you have no jurisdiction to tell me where I can stand. Know and understand my constitutional rights of my First Amendment. And as freedom of the press, you just violated my First Amendment. Not only that, you violated my fucking my human right by standing on a sidewalk, which you do not, and your business does not have a permit to do that. What you see here, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, they don't have a permit to do this. For him to ask me to move myself from the street, no, bro, you got no jurisdiction. No. So I have to tell him, you got no jurisdiction. So have a good day. Again, I don't have to listen to you. One day for a Knick on, I think this is the day the Knicks won. Or it might be another game. I wasn't really paying attention. Well, I was, kind of. Because I used to be a Knicks fan a long time ago. I'm still a Knicks fan, but 99, that year, 1999, disappointed me. I was like, you know what? I'm done with the Knicks. I'm done. But, like I said, everyone, as a photographer, as a videographer, when you have a New York City, let me show you. When you have a press credential from the city of New York, that security guard is not supposed to tell you while you're standing in the middle of the street trying to record video and record what's going on. They don't even have a permit for what they're doing. That's why I say, I don't have to listen to you, man. I could have been in Samaritan and say, you know what, you're right. Let me get out of the street for safety. But I know my safety. I know exactly what I was doing. I could see incoming traffic. But no, he tried to police the area. You don't police the area when that's a public sidewalk, bro. That's a public sidewalk. I have every right to stand on that public sidewalk. First and foremost, I have every right to walk by on that public sidewalk without being interfered. So therefore, like I said, you don't have a permit. So I talked to the owner. I called the owner and said, hey, you had a guy securing your establishment on that day. He was like, yeah. I was like, well, I'm an independent journalist, right? And I write and I document everything in the city. Your guy was out of line telling me I'm not supposed to stand in the middle of the goddamn street. But you guys know you guys didn't have a permit for that. So you should tell your security guards, when you see the press, don't contest. We are doing our job, documenting activities of the city. Look at this. There was no permit. No permit. You can't even walk on the sidewalk. That day, you was not able to walk on the sidewalk. So, who's in the wrong here, man? So, all you security guards that wants to violate my first constitutional rights and my human rights, let me tell you something once more. You work at a bar or an establishment. You don't own the streets. You're a taxpayer. You pay for these streets and sidewalk, but you got no right to tell another civilian where they should not stand. That is so unconstitutional. I'm not even in your business. I'm outside your business on a fucking street. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, we're supposed to take you guys to the Netflix studio. It's right down the block here. Look, free showers. Water's on. Free showers. Dude, when I was critically homeless out here, everybody, that's exactly what I did. You see, I took showers in the middle of the night and used that water right there. And there was other parks around New York City that you can use. This is why I don't understand why half the homeless got to smell so funky. They make excuses to clean their ass. I'm sorry, man. I gotta clean up every fucking day. I gotta look fucking proper. That's what the system wants you to look like. It wants you to look. It wants you to act and behave like a homeless bum. They want you to dress a certain part. I'm not dressing the part that these people want me to look like. No. Damn, I need some food, man. I might have to wait until later to come back to the community refrigerator. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're on Bogart. Bogart is the main street here where the subway's right here. And the Netflix studio is right down the block here. And that Japanese ramen taku place is right around the corner. Actually, it's right across the street from each other. So all this is still East Williamsburg. Open studio space. So this used to be a space for people like me, you know, digital nomad that work from home or work to travel. They used to have an office space here, and doesn't exist anymore. It was pretty cool. Yeah, this hotel is fucking expensive. They want fucking almost $300 a night. I'm like, on what view? How are you gonna charge me almost $300 a night for what view? It's the shittiest view of all. So Netflix Studios right here, everybody. This is the Netflix studio. All of this. This, that, all this. All these buildings. Right? And then, right across the street, you got the Ichiban Ramen. So this, if you want authentic pork ramen, this is where you go. If you want that authentic pork ramen. Everything's made fresh daily. That's a factory production facility right next door. So if you're looking for some really good Tokyo style ramen, there it is. 347 Johnson Street. That's where this is located. Johnson Street. In East Williamsburg. So, yeah. Other than that, everybody, that's all I got to show you for this morning. But I'm off for the next 3 days, I guess. Got suspended from work for doing the right thing. That's just crazy. So if you guys want to support the channel, if you love what I did at work, getting a pedophile off the streets of New York City, give me a thumbs up. We got a pedophile off the streets of New York, and I was working with this guy. So if you just tuned in and you missed what we were originally talking about, we were talking about an individual I was working with. And yesterday, as I was in the service room getting some tools, I noticed this man's phone was actually on, and what was on the phone was Lola videos. If you don't know what Lola videos are, I don't think you want to know. But if you're into that kind of thing, you need some fucking help. You need to go get some fucking help. Fucking pedophiles. I'm telling you, I catch another fucking pedophile working with me or around me, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. I can't believe HR hired this guy. I can't believe this. And then suspend me for doing the right thing, everybody. And then I almost went to jail for doing the right thing. And then they try to make it seem like I was an aggressor. Like, I wasn't an aggressor. I walked by them, I saw that on the phone, and as a victim of sexual abuse as a child, that traumatized me. That pissed me off. So yeah, everyone, I got suspended. This guy tried to choke me out when he got caught. He got caught red-handed. So I'm suspended. He gets terminated. I get suspended just until they figure the things out. Mind you, I did the right thing. I tried to go to HR about it. He tried to choke me out. So I had no choice to defend myself. So I do apologize if I'm not at work for the last 3 days. I apologize to everyone that put their efforts into trying to make this happen for me and tried. Ooh, someone broke the gate. Backed up too much, didn't you? Damn. Funky little feet right there. See, people just throw away nice stuff. But anyway, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm kind of nervous. I should not be able to lose my job over this. This was the right thing to do. I'm sorry, but if anyone disagrees with me, if you want to protect a pedophile, and you're sitting here and you want to doubt my video and say I did the wrong thing, then you're a pedophile too. Sitting here watching that shit at work, bro. Why did they hire a security guard when it's pointless, bro? Look, watch this. This shit is pointless. They hired a security guard. What are you going to do? They can't touch you. They're gonna end up hopping the subway anyway. Think about it. Think about it. What's the point? As a city official, there's no point. See? People are gonna do it regardless. This is why the MTA needs to do something about the whole security personnel gate shit. Just put the fucking new gate doors on the fucking gate. They did it to the other side of the fucking station. It's so common sense. They're so lazy. MTA wants your money, but they don't want to. They make the excuses saying, "Oh, we do this, we do that," but they don't do it. This gate was supposed to be placed like months ago. Remember that? They was doing all the construction, and look, they stopped all the construction. Why? This is why I don't like riding the MTA subway all the time. It's not reliable. It's never on time. You got fucking conductors being rude, slamming the doors on you. When they open the door, and then when people are trying to get out, they close the door. So yeah, everyone, this city is fucking bullshit, man. It makes me want to leave again. So with that said, everyone, they should just put a new fucking gate on that gate. Mind you, it's open. It's open. It's been broken for months. MTA always got to blame the riders for all their problems. No, the problem is you, MTA. You keep stealing from us. You double charge us in the middle of the night for no reason. Then when we tap and pay, you double charge, and then later on, when you're at work, you get another charge. You're like, what? And then when you try to contest it with MTA has been refunding me money back slowly from those other times they have been double and triple charging me. I need to go back to the hotel, man. I'm tired. There's no food out here. I'm just walking around. Damn, man, I wish I was at this fucking other place right now, man. Right over here. I wish I was over here. Not this fucking expensive hotel. With no TV. No, not even a fucking library. They don't even have a library. I went to the Hilton in Portland in 2016. And that was the last time I went to the Hilton Hotel. And they had a fucking library inside the hotel. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. I like to read. When I'm bored, I like to fucking read. Uh-oh, they're gonna start building now. Oh, another building's going up again, everybody. Well, a factory building for workers. It's gonna be for jobs. It's supposed to give 500 jobs in this one location. I don't know if that's true or not. It's supposed to be a factory. It's supposed to be built in a factory. Oh, you almost ate shit there, boy. This is why I fucking don't like, skateboards are cool, but sometimes you can eat shit hard if you don't know how to ride. Look, they got a barricade wall for that too. Damn. It's a barricade wall. That's a flood wall they built in there. You see that? Because this place does get flooded. Yeah, that's a flood wall. I can't wait to see what this factory looks like. People speeding in the school zone. What the fuck? Well, imagine when we got hit again, like yesterday. These people drive like shit in New York. Look at that. Look at that. It's the law. Clean after your dog. $450 fine, New Yorkers, especially in Long Island City. And McLaren Park. Clean your dog shit, people. That's a $450 fine. New York law. Especially Long Island City. All you Asian people that just moved into the United States in Long Island City. You gotta know, there's a law. You have to pick up your dog poop. I'm saying that because there are a lot of Chinese, especially Chinese. And I'm not calling you, I'm not racist, no. But there are a lot of you that are new to New York. You're going to have to learn how to be a fucking New Yorker. Clean after your dog. I'm not going to say it again. Sick of walking out of a building or a subway and next you know there's a dog poop right there. Boom. Clean after your best friend. But sooner or later, that's going to stop. They're going to start installing CC cameras where, like, oh, this lady left her dog poop. Now, a business I think a business in New York City can submit a complaint against you, a civilian, with your dog. You can be summoned to court and pay a fine for all your dog poop that you left. If there's surveillance TV of you and your dog constantly pooping in the same spot every single time, that's a definitely guilty verdict right there. Yeah, and they built it. Damn, man, I wish I was at this fucking hostel, man. I need that. See? Mind you, I was saving a lot more money. I was saving so much money at this other hostel. This is why I don't fucking like hotels, man. Overpriced for a name. You're paying for a name. You're not even paying for fucking accommodations. You're paying for a name. Hilton, the fucking Marriott. All those are names. You're not paying for a service. $300 a fucking night for what? Just to have a nice little room that you're only gonna mind you. Your check-in time is after 3 o'clock anyway. So technically, if you're doing it, if you are renting a day-by-day basis, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. All right, guys, I'm going to end the live stream. But thank you for the walk. Thank you for the conversation. But yes, everyone, I might make a live stream later on. I'm just going to sleep for a little bit. Had a rough fucking night. No, I haven't slept yet. I've been up this whole time talking to Yuki about what happened at work because she's in Japan. Yeah, she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, this guy was watching fucking child porn at work and expect no one to say anything. And then he tried to choke me out. He got caught. Fucking petty motherfucker. Disgusting, man. So fucking disgusting. And like I said, everyone, New York City has a slogan. If you see something or know some crime, say something. They have it everywhere. Even in schools, they have it in schools. If you see something, they teach this to their kids. If you see something, say something. If you know a crime that's taking place, report it. And then when you try to report it, the person comes after you and tries to kill you. Yeah, this guy's going to jail for attempted assault. Wait, I forgot his charge. I know it's child possession and assault and a felony assault. See, we just walking around in a circle. Oh man, I need some breakfast, man. What the? See, New York City's fucking lazy and dirty. Always. Damn, I miss Portland. Portland wasn't that clean, but it was clean in New York. Oh. So, what do you guys think is going to happen with me with HR at work? Are they going to fire me for doing the right thing, or are they going to do the right thing and said I was justified to defend myself, but also protect to protect the rights of others at work? Even everyone at work was like, "Yo, Panda, bro, you did the right thing, bro." That's everyone was saying it. You did the right thing, bro. I didn't even know this dude was doing that shit. Nobody knew. Disgusting, man. Seen her somewhere before. I seen her somewhere before. I think she's homeless. Dude, I seen her somewhere before, man. She got a coat on and everything. Yeah, I think she's homeless. I think that's the... Because it's too hot for the coat. She got 2 large clothes bags. I know, I could be wrong. Maybe she looked like someone that I... But... You're not wearing a winter coat in this weather. No one has, and for like months already. She might just be keeping herself warm because it did rain last night. See, there was a thunderstorm here last night. For hours. It rained hard. So maybe that's why she was wearing it. Maybe she feels cold. Because when I was homeless out there, that's what I did. Yeah, I had to put on winter stuff sometimes in the summer because the temperature will drop. And then when you're out here in the rain, yes, you can still catch frostbites in the summer. You still can. Yeah, you can. Especially in San Jose when the temperature is hot during the day and it drops dramatically during the fucking night. It's like the Bay Area of San Francisco. It's hot during the day but cool at night. And if you buy the Bay, it's even much cooler. But that depends on the weather. Oh. Oh. Yeah, man, I need to find some breakfast, man. What can I get for $1.31? What can I get for $1.31? Maybe a banana? Yeah, one banana costs $1. Ridiculous, right? Damn. Danny's had to put on... Look. So they got broken in the other day. The window broke. And look, they did. They put new fucking... They put steel panels in front of their windows now. That's crazy. It's just a pizza shop. That's how people are fucking crazy out here. You gotta put fucking gate guards in front of your windows so they won't break into your fucking business. It's wild. Oh, what the fuck? Danny's Pizzeria will close for 1 week. Oh, okay. I thought they were closed for good because this pizzeria has been here for a minute. Alright guys, I'm going to end the live stream, man. I'm tired. I'm going to conserve some battery. I appreciate everyone listening. But wish me luck at work. Hopefully HR will make the right decision to say that I was in my right to report the findings of my ex-colleague that's now been terminated for his behavior and sexual explicit activities at work. So, ladies and gentlemen, I caught a pedophile at work. We got into a little bit of this disgruffle, dismay at work. He physically put his hands on me, tried to choke me out. I had to defend myself. I ended up going to the hospital last night for any injuries. And I almost got arrested at the hospital because this other cop wanted to literally give it to me. And I was telling this officer, you're not. Let me speak to your supervisor. Because you guys are fucking wrong. You're not going to jail me for doing the right thing. So with that said, everyone, let's see what they do in the next 72 hours. Mind you, I'm losing pay. That means I can't afford to pay my rent the next 2 weeks. So if you are willing to support that only, there's a PayPal, Cash App, and a Venmo link in the description. It doesn't have to be a $20 donation or $5. It could be any amount. It will help, because this is bullshit. I did the right thing, and anyone in New York City and every parent would probably say, I love you. Thank you for taking that fucking petty off the streets of New York City. And mind you, NYPD is not even giving me a reward. That's so fucked up. They're not even giving me a reward. They should reward me or something, but no, they wanted to arrest me last night. So, anyway, talk to you guys later on. See ya. Can't believe it.